Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Jules Mancillon. Welcome to my channel. I am called to communicate. Spirit says we have to communicate, you have to talk. But I say, talk about what? We've been talking about this. For it's all about alignment. It's the game of alignment. We have to play the game until the end, until the alignment is complete. And so it is very important to become a representative of the Christos, of the Sophia, of the love and the light of God. And that's all that really matters. You have to forgive, forget, and move forward. For although sometimes the past lives can come back, we'll discuss that, but um, the highest wisdom for us today is work. So whatever you are called to do, find joy in what you do. When work becomes synonym of joy, then there is a great fulfillment and great enjoyment in getting to work. So it's all about working. For there's a lot of work that is coming, but very pleasant, enjoyable. I'm really eager to get to work. What we need to understand is indulgence, to be kind to ourselves, but to stay on track, to continue to work on ourselves, to purify ourselves. Because once we feel tensions, we feel tired, we feel not in the best mood, it's because there is cosmic debris at low energy that are stuck in our body. So drink a lot of water, do exercise if you can, but drinking water will definitely assist in fluidify the process, and eliminating the water element is very powerful for that. What we need to do is friendship, to befriend, to be a friend of life, to continue to infuse your love into life. For this friendship is very from Epicurean point of view, it is the most essential. There is nothing more essential in the practice, in the so be a good friend to yourself. Know God is your friend. The ascended masters, the archangels are your friends. People around you, cultivate this friendship. There were new friends that are going to be coming. People that are old friends, maybe returning, that have grown and evolved. And the outcome is temperance, to be balanced. All relationships needs to be in balance. And sometimes in our past lives we were out of balance. And sometimes when you see past life that emerge from within your consciousness, I'm going to come back to this temperance, but you have to see it if it's presented as a dream, or in a vision, or as a meditation, a lucid dream. You have to see it as if you're traversing a museum. The Akash is like a museum. You see it behind a glass. You don't interact emotionally with your older self or your other self. You but you want to tune into the frequency of life where you already achieved this enlightenment, or before you even came into this reality. So temperance is about being master of yourself, to be the light is dominant within yourself, to accept, to integrate this lower self, but to become the perfect personification of divine love in motion. For the Christ is about forgiveness, and that's what he came to teach, is the highest model. And this coming Christmas is really a time to, it's going to be a hibernation, seclusion, getting ready, and to less distraction from the outer world, less distraction from repetitive behaviors, to be kind to yourself, to not be always connected to technology, go towards like more like organic connection. But to be temperate is really to be in balance, as the age of Aquarius that is coming. No, you are the one. You want to remember you are the one. For even when you pass through those past life or your life experience, take the time to remember you are a universal being that is equal to one, equal to God. For the soul is God. It's an extension, a spark of God, a pulse of creation. And the soul is immortal. It is ageless. It does not have. It is beyond anything we can conceive. For it was created in the image of God. And so but we want to. Soul is always connected to the divine, and it needs through those many incarnations to learn to return to that one position of oneness, to be in the service of others, but also in the service of yourself. You want to serve yourself. You want to be in your empowerment, be in your power, in your joy, in your happiness, first, and before you can even. From a source perspective, there is no separation or difference between you, service to self or others. Yet there are people that are serving themselves in detriment of others. So it's about serving ourselves without creating detriments. But the more we serve ourselves, the more it's like the cup becomes filled, and then the love and light just flows out. For we are elevating the whole universe, the whole planet and universe with every step we make. For life is like a book. It's already been written. When you buy a book and you start reading it, you can imagine that the author has already written from the first words to the last words of the book. Otherwise, it wouldn't be there. And God has already written. It knows that it knows the origin and it knows the destiny. And our point of origin and destiny is the same thing. But when you read a book, you don't want to skip the pages. You want to read everything in the story to understand the story and read it till the end. For you, there is suspense in the book. So it's like trust that God has wonderful has created a wonderful ending. So it is for it is like completing the game, not the game of duality, to remove yourself from the game of duality, but to move into the game of alignment, the gold ring, the point of light within this circle, this eternal circle of light. So for you guys are providing perspective. When we receive very advanced vision of the future, it is because our guides they see that we're ready to receive an experience. So it can come from a higher self, our soul, and our God self. But the soul is the source, and we have hired those guys, those wonderful divine beings of love that are so wise, and they are able to assist us. But we have to give them permission to work with them more and more, and to work in the here and now, to allow the mind to be balanced by the intuition, to become a partner with them. And for that, we need to follow our feeling, to have trust and faith, and to remove the doubts. Continue with that. For there's a lot of angels that are free of assignment right now. So it's like they can really put our thoughts into production, manifestation. For in the past, the angels here were very busy with all the planetary affairs, but now there is all kinds of new angels that have been assigned to this planet, to us individually, so that they can, for our guardian angel has always been qualified to do that, but we have extra help, so to speak. For we already live in the future. Whatever guidance you receive from your higher self is the future. Your higher self, your God self, live in the destiny place where will end up. So you're already communicating with your higher self, with your future, when you receive this intuition. For God stand before origin and after destiny, but he also knows that the origin and destiny is the connecting point with this eternal being that you are. So it's continue to be kind to yourself, to accept this time of hibernation, to it's more very spiritual Christmas this year. I'm going to pull a Ryan card. Remember, you are the one, you are the source, you are the whole, you are the unique. There is no other outside of you. So it's all about breathing. Just simple breathing connects us to the great expansion of heaven. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I wanted to come and say hello. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. It helps the channel grow, the algorithm. And thank you for your donations. If you want a private session, you can send me an email. There's so much in preparation. I'm going to sing a song that to finish in music. For even in meditation, some people have a hard time meditating. Just put some very light music. It can really assist in cutting out the words and focalize the mind. We have to learn to be focused in our mind. That's really the become master of that of our own program. So music elevates the vibes. It's always good. This is a short song, an old song from the Beatles. It's called All My Loving. It goes like this. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll write home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. I'll pretend that I'm kissing the lips I am missing, and I hope that my dreams will come true. And then while I'm away, I'll write home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll write home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. All my loving, oh, oh, all my loving I will send to you. And not forget to send your love into all life. All electrons are elevated by this infusion of life. And of course, this song is more like a romantic song, but it can also just think of writing home every day, sending your love and your light to your source, to your God self, to your higher self, to your guides. It's your home is up there. So do not forget, and do that many times every day. Connect to this eternal moment of now more and more, and it becomes natural and familiar to disconnect, to move from action to non-action, from being to non-being, to the universal aspect of ourselves that is increasing in and that will be increased for the 12-12 portal. Is the last portal of the year. And so it's like, and on 21-12, all the activation of all the portal will come into alignment. So it's going to be very powerful. The Archangel Michael recommended we get a new crystal for this 12-12 portal, if you can, no matter what, big, small. And for all my crystals, I don't have them now, so I hope I'll get them back. I bought some wonderful crystals from Brazil, this little those beans. I always carry this one. It's an amethyst. It's so I love it. It's been with me for a long time. But I might just see which one is drawn to me to bring a new member, a family member into my life. For crystals are living beings. They're very intelligent, and they will assist us in this alignment. I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.